Hey guys, Wes from Broken Brush Gaming here. Let's take a look what happened this week in hobby. So I'm getting the video up a day late today because I had a lot of family obligations to take care of this weekend and just didn't really have any time to record what I had worked on. So let's see what we did this week. First off, I finished up some details on this container with the lights and the skulls, little servo skull there. And after I finish this video, I'll be doing a weathering tutorial on this guy with some sponges and some dry brushing, so you guys can see how I go about weathering my terrain. Up next, I finished my Dire Avengers. Got my X-Arc here. Had some fun with decals and things for the banner, so the sword and the symbols. Had to chop this bigger symbol up because it was just too big to fit on the banner. Got the color scheme nailed down with the black and the orange and the little bit of turquoise there for my craft world. And then, these are Dire Avengers, so standard white helmet and the blue armor. Just did those up with a zenithal gradient metallics over the armor and laid down laid down Badger Minotaur's Ghost Tint blue to get the blue tint onto the metallic gradient. And for the sword, that was done with plasma fluid, once again over a metallic gradient. Bases for these guys are from Secret Weapon. Let's see if you can see those. I believe it's called Ruined Temple, or Ancient Temple or something like that. And just kind of painted it up in a bit of a sort of bone color, so it just looks like some ruined wraith bone for them to stand on. And I like the way that the blue of their armor contrasts against the bone color of the base. Up next we have Dire Troll Bomber from Hordes. Once again, I like the way these flames are turning out with the way I'm doing them. He's got one on this thing here and one up here. He's got this little guy who's riding on top, just kind of hanging on, lighting the barrels for him so he can chuck those at people. And use some deadfall and some different twigs and stuff to finish out his base. And then finally finished up the Dunian Knot. Do not like these sculpts. I'm so glad to be done with them and can put them in the case and say that they're done. They turned out pretty good though, even though I just did not want to paint them at all. But sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to crank through some stuff that you don't like because maybe it's effective on the table, or you just want to complete a certain portion of your army. And that's what I had to do with these guys, was really kind of just buckle down and finish them up. As you can see kind of on the face there, excuse me, the soft plastic that these guys are cast in just does not really hold a lot of detail. And so, yeah, they just didn't like the sculpts, but they're done, and I did get them done this week. So thank you guys for keeping up with what I'm doing in my hobby every week. Leave any comments down below for, tips that you have for cranking through models that you don't exactly like the sculpt on. And if you like the video, give us a like and a sub on the channel. And as always, we will see you in the next video.